ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having an amazing day. In today's video we are going over newly released kit from Lynae, and so we're reacting today about her kit and seeing whether or not she's actually a must pull or no. So yeah, make sure to like, subscribe for more videos like this, and let's jump into this. So the profile reveal for Lynae, Radiant Spectrum. So this is basically Lynae. She looks awesome. This is her upgrade materials. As I said before, wait, what? What in the combat rolls is this? What the? Okay, this is huge. So basically, first thing we know, she's a Spectral, of course. She's a pistol and skill upgrade materials. These ones, Dreamless is farmable now, and the Ascension and other skill upgraded materials might be available in the like forgery challenge boxes, maybe, as I said in one of my previous videos. So that's probably the best bet you can have, and honestly it cannot hurt if you just save those boxes for 3.0 to see if these will drop from boxes, so you don't need to like endlessly farm. But yeah, that's for the materials. But for combat rolls, let's go over these ones. So concerto efficiency, so as we know, she will rotate pretty fast, so that's no surprise there. Basic attack damage, honestly this is amazing. Sanhua can easily make her amazingly work. Damage amplification is huge, and resonance liberation damage amplification. Brother man, how to tell me that Kuro is trying to buff Calcharo without telling me Kuro is trying to buff Calcharo? Brother man, my boy is getting new best in slot. But like, what the? Like, the best in slot for Calcharo will not be Electro character. Dude, come on, man. Come on. My Calcharo is gonna go crazy now. Tune Rupture response. Tune Strain response. Tune Break boost. Now, all of these combat rolls are telling us this character is obviously a big deal, right? Normal attack. Let's go. So, charging state, in default state, with full overflow, hold normal attack to enter changing state and then release to dash towards the target. So from this already I see there's no like attack stages, so maybe in more detailed version there is, but we'll see. Roller skate heavy attack. While in roller skating mode, hold normal attack on the ground to continuously cast ground heavy attack and deliver a finisher blow upon release. Hold normal attack in midair to cast midair heavy attack. That's cool. So she basically is holding heavy attack, and that's how she's attacking. Okay, so we're getting more and more simple with these kits. Okay, so this is how it looks. Oh, so she's like firing those pistols while... Oh, that's cool. Resonance skill does spectral damage. The roller skate resonance skill deals spectral damage. Okay. Resonance Liberation, Prismatic Overblast. Casting this skill grants all nearby resonators in team all damage bonus. Stop. Too much. Press normal attack within certain time after casting Liberation to cast chain attack using Motorbite. Oh man, I can already see this character is gonna be chromaticity modeling. Skating mode. After charging state, Lynae enters roller skating mode and unlocks new moves. Basic attack, Polychrome Leap. During roller skating mode, press jump and consume 1 out of 3 of the max Lumiflow to perform a leap attack. Dealing spectral damage, inflict photochromic flux on target's hit, can be cast 3 times. Plunge attack combo. During roller skating mode, while in midair with max true color, if enhanced roller skate plunge attack is not on cooldown, and cast enhanced roller skate plunge attack, otherwise cast roller skate plunge attack instead. Oh, so it's either the enhanced one or the regular one. Okay. Inflict photochromic flux on target's hit. Cast enhanced roller skate plunge attack increases tune break boost for all nearby resonators in it. Okay, so basically what you're doing with her is basically hold the heavy attack, then press jump, and I guess during roller skating mode, right? After charging state, or in midair with true color. Okay, you can just do the plunging attack, and this one will increase the tune break boost for all resonators. That's cool. That's already I mean, this makes her just more and more masterful, honestly. Resonance mode, what? Photochromic flux inflicts tune rupture shifting or tune strain shifting on targets based on current resonance mode. Okay. We already know that. While in default state, attacks recover overflow. Oh, so that's probably her forte circuit. Okay. While in roller skating mode, moving or attacking restores looming flow. So that's probably the enhanced one, because this is like the next state. True Color. While in combat, each basic attack polychrome lead grants 1 point of True Color. Okay, so this is like a second stage resonance skill. Not a resonance skill, but the forte circuit. Yeah. Nature skill, recover overflow and inflict photochromic flux on targets. Brother, I can't read today. Outro skill, attack the target and deal spectral damage. The next incoming resonators has all their damage and resonance liberation damage amplified. Switching resonators ends the effect early. Casting outro skill exits roller skating mode. Oh, unfortunately you can't switch with the character, otherwise this will be broken on Calcharo. But yeah, honestly, liberation and all damage, like, honestly I think she'll be masterful. Lynae can switch between resonance mode, tune rupture and tune strain, which allows her to inflict shifting or strain shifting on targets respectively. Casting prismatic overblast and visual impact grants bonus to all resonators in the team. So that's probably her liberation. Auto skill grants incoming resonator all attribute damage amplification and resonance liberation. Okay. Skills. Normal attack, chroma drift. Okay, so press and hold the normal attack to perform 3 consecutive attacks dealing spectral damage. Okay. Plunging attack, this one doesn't matter. Dodge counter, skip. Spark collision with full overflow, which is like her regular state forte circuit. In the optical sampling stage, hold normal attack to enter the charging state. During this state, 15 points of overflow will be converted to 12.5% of a looming glow every 0.2 seconds. Lynae is immune to interruption and takes 50% less damage upon releasing normal attack or when looming flow is full. Lynae casts Spark Collision of varying strengths based on the ratio of looming glow, dealing spectral damage. Collision level 1, looming glow 50%. Collision level 2, 50%, looming glow 100%. What? Spark Collision level 3, looming glow 100%. Okay. This second one, I guess this is like 75%. It's kind of weird. Kaleidoscopic Parade basic attack. While in Kaleidoscopic Parade, basic attack is replaced with Kaleidoscopic Parade attack. Perform up to 5 consecutive attacks dealing spectral damage. With 120 points of looming glow, Kaleidoscopic Parade, basic attack stage 1 and 4 track enemies at a greater distance. Okay, that sounds interesting. Kaleidoscopic Parade, ground heavy attack. While in Kaleidoscopic Parade, so okay, let me actually see how she actually becomes this state. How she Spark Collision. What the heck? Okay, so wait. Converted link flow. How do you enter this state? So while in Kaleidoscopic Parade, hold normal attack on the ground to cast this skill. Consume stamina continuously, attack the target, deal spectral damage, consider basic attack damage. Release to cast Kaleidoscopic Parade, Graffiti Blast, dealing spectral damage, consider basic attack damage. This may or may not be as relevant, because this is like, it is what it is, right? It's not like the biggest, yeah. Chroma Drift. So, I don't know, man, like this seems, we need better explanation, but yeah. Mid-air attack. Hold normal attack and mid-air to cast this skill. Continuously attack the target. Basic attack, cannot gain new charges while in air. Okay. The available charges reset when Lynae is active resonator and is on the ground. Mid-air attack, similar thing. Perform a plunging attack. Dodge counter, we all know how this works. Yeah, nothing crazy there. But yeah. What is Kaleidoscopic Parade? Am I missing something? Probably. But yeah, That'll be for those. Kaleidoscopic Parade is kinda interesting because it's not clear what exactly this is. It seems like you're just spamming basic attack damage over and over again. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is like the part of the FORTE circuit state or like liberation state, because how am I entering this? Okay, so resonance skill, Lynae style palettes, press resonance skill to deal spectral damage, while in Kaleidoscopic Parade, hold the resonance skill to attack target, dealing spectral damage, and exiting Kaleidoscopic Parade. Press normal attack within a certain time after this skill to cast basic attack stage 2. Okay. Tile palettes and additive color share a cooldown. Okay. Additive color. During Kaleidoscopic Parade, press resonance skill on the ground to attack the target, dealing spectral damage. Within certain time after this skill is cast, press normal attack to cast Kaleidoscopic Parade, basic attack stage 2. Lynae style palettes and additive color share a cooldown. I mean, we already know that. Resonance Liberation, Prismatic Overblast. Deal a spectral damage. Casting this skill grants all nearby resonators in the team 24% all damage bonus that lasts for 30 seconds. This is just OMG. When it comes to buffing, so far, this character is leaning more and more towards Frolova level of value. This is huge. 24% all attribute damage bonus. This is just crazy. If you put this character on Calcharo team, Calcharo will finally be back to meta. He's not going to be like top DPS, but he'll definitely go up with this character in the game and the newest... yeah, honestly, this character also enables the newest Broadblade standard. So Calcharo is honestly getting buffed a lot. Like, maybe that was not the goal from Kuro games, but honestly, this helps Calcharo the most. And I guess Zhang Liao. But yeah, honestly, if depending on that like outro skill, I think Yinlin unfortunately might be benched until she gets buffed. She needs a buff, man. She needs a buff. This character looks too good. Depending on how much amplification we get from her outro, this buff on top of that and tune break like rate up is like, that's just too good, man. It's just too good. I just can't. It's too good, man. Like Yinlin power creep, and this character probably does a lot of damage because she has DPS mode. So honestly, for anyone who considered pulling Yinlin just to play Calcharo or Zhang Liao, guess what? I think Lynae will be way better on that team than Yinlin, unfortunately. I tried to say, okay, maybe Yinlin can like work. Brother, they just power creep the living freak out of Yinlin. Oh my gosh. 30 seconds for like, oh my. This is a double DPS. Oh, brother. Basic attack to Vivid Tomorrow. Press normal attack within certain time after casting Resonance Liberation. Prismatic Overblast to cast basic attack to Vivid Tomorrow, dealing spectral damage. So basically after Liberation, press basic attacks to cast this one and it will deal spectral damage. So I guess this one will do some good damage while in What is this state? Kaleidoscopic Parade. Press normal attack within certain time, cast this skill, Parade, basic attack stage 2. Who cares? What? Okay. FORTE circuit chromaticity modeling. Optical sapling state. Lynae is in optical sapling state by default, while in this state, overflow recovers during certain skills. Kaleidoscopic Parade. So this one is like regular one, right? And this is like the regular FORTE circuit. Kaleidoscopic Parade. Finally, casting basic attack Spark Collision sends Lynae into Kaleidoscopic Parade. In this state, Lynae continuously recovers Looming Flow while moving on the ground or casting certain skills. Lynae will not walk during this state, and her running and sprinting will be replaced by faster free skating and speed skating. So like overworld like mobility, but also very useful in combat. Basic attack Polychrome Leap. While in Kaleidoscope Parade, which is this one, finally we know how to get it, with at least 1 out of 3 of max Looming Flow, jump is replaced by basic attack Photochrome Leap. Consume 1 out of 3 max Lumen Clove to deal spectral damage. Inflict photochromic flux on target's hit. Successful dodges can be triggered within certain time after casting this skill, while airborne, basic attack Polychrome Leap chains up to 3 stages. Switching to another Resonator resets the combo. While in combat, each stage of basic attack Polychrome Leap cast recovers 1 point of true color. You can have 3, of course. You can have like 3 stages of this color, so honestly this is how you get those colors. Within certain time after basic attack Polychrome Leap stage 1, press normal attack on the ground to cast Kaleidoscopic Parade, basic attack stage 2. Casting basic attack Polychrome Leap stage 2 also pulls in nearby targets. Okay, so now we have some Whimpering Waste stuff. Okay, I hope she's actually good in Whimpering Waste, but we'll see. Basic attack Iridescent Splash. So, during Kaleidoscopic Parade, when Lynae is in midair holding 3 points of true color, if basic attack visual impact is on cooldown, press normal attack plus resonance skill to deal spectral damage and inflict photochromic flux on targets. This skill consumes 3 points of true color. Press normal attack within certain time after this skill to cast Kaleidoscopic Parade, basic attack stage 2. Basic attack visual impact. During Kaleidoscopic Parade, when Lynae is in mid-air, holding 3 points of true color, if this skill is not on cooldown, press normal attack or resonance skill to deal spectral damage. So basically, if you're on the ground, if she's in mid-air and holds 3 points of true color, if visual impact is on cooldown, press normal attack or resonance skill to deal, inflict the photochromic, this skill consumes, so I guess this is like 2 different ways you can access this, but again, you're activating this in the same way. To deal spectral damage, inflicting flux on the target's hit, this skill consumes 3 points of true color and grants all nearby resonators in a team 40 points of tune break boost for 30 seconds. I guess this is very good. So honestly, from what I see here, I think visual impact is better because you get extra 40 points for tune break boost, which is very good. And then press normal attack within certain time after this skill to cast the Kaleidoscopic Parade, basic attack stage 2. So that's very interesting. Like, okay, let's slow down a little bit. So during Kaleidoscopic Parade, same thing. When Lynae is in mid-air, same thing here, holding 3 points of true color, like right here, if this skill is not on cooldown. Oh, okay, so if this skill is on cooldown, then this skill will trigger. It will just do some damage, inflict like flux, but if this is not on cooldown, then you get this one instead, which is way better. So you want your visual impact to not be on cooldown, and then you get this extra boost for your entire team. So make sure this is not on cooldown while rotating with Lynae. So Resonance Mode. Inflict photochromic flux when hitting target with the basic attack Polychrome Leap, basic attack Iridescent Splash, basic attack Visual Impact, and intro skill Time to Show Some Colors. Lynae can switch between Resonance Mode, Tune Rupture, and Resonance Mode, Tune Strain. While in Resonance Mode Tune Rupture, Flux inflicts Tune Rupture Shifting on targets for 25 seconds. While in Resonance Mode, Tune Strain, Photochromic Flux inflicts Tune Strain Shifting on targets for 25. Let's see what that actually is. Tune Rupture Response. Spectral Analysis. Deal an instance of spectral damage considered Tune Rupture damage to targets within range affected by Tune Rupture. Interfered. Okay, so this one is dealing instance of damage, so that's the response to that one. So that's for Tune Rupture. Okay, then we have Overflow. Lynae can hold up to 120 points of Overflow. While in Optical Sampling State, Overflow recovers during Basic Attack, Lynae Style Palettes, Mid-air Attack, and Dodge Counter. When Overflow is full, Basic Attack Spark Collision becomes available. Exiting Optical Sampling Stage, removes all overflow. Looming flow. Lynae can hold up to 120 points of looming flow. During kaleidoscopic parade, restore 20% of overflow per second when Lynae is moving on the ground, climbing, perform successful dodge on the ground, or cast kaleidoscopic parade basic attack, ground heavy attack, and mid-air attack, and as well as dodge counter, additive color, ground dodge, intro skill, or basic attack to Vivid's Tomorrow. Lumiflow starts to deplete by 20% per second while Lynae is staying still on the ground, climbing, swimming, or off-field, or after a certain time after skills listed above are cast. So honestly, during combat this just doesn't happen, so you don't have to worry about that. Lumiflow does not change while Lynae is not in any of the states described above. Exiting Kaleidoscopic Parade removes all Lumiflow. With 120 points of Lumiflow, Lynae's roller skating speed further increases at the cost of stamina over time. So this is basically just this is basically just the overworld stuff. Like, yeah, you get more overflow per second while she's moving, ground climbing, like with basic attack, but if you're just standing still, not doing anything, it just goes away. I mean, logical enough. True Color. Lynae can hold up to 3 points of True Color. During combat, each time basic attack Polychrome Leap is cast, gain 1 point of True Color. With 3 points of True Color, basic attack Iridescent Splash and basic attack Visual Impact become available when you have 3 points of True Color. So make sure to have this color and you're good. Becomes available. Exiting Kaleidoscopic Parade removes all True Color. So basically when you activate these basic attacks, you like exit the Kaleidoscopic Parade. Intro skill. The time to show some colors. Deal spectral damage, inflicting flux on target's hit. While in optical sampling state, casting skill recovers 100 points of overflow. You can have 120 though. So this is like crazy. You can get 100 points. That's huge. This character is actually busted, if I do say so myself. So yeah. Now the juicy part. Outro skill. Let's hit the road. Attack the targets and deal 100% spectral damage. The next coming Resonator gains 15% all damage amplification and 25% Resonance Liberation damage amplification for 14 seconds, or until they're switched out. Lynae leaves the Kaleidoscopic Parade state upon casting Outro skill. Honestly guys, this is broken. So basically this means even if you're not using Liberation DPS and you're using like Lynae, your incoming DPS will still benefit from this, and the 24% all attribute damage bonus from her ult. So honestly, Lynae already looks like one of the best sub DPSs in the entire game, if not the best. And if you're using Liberation DPS that you outro into, then that DPS is getting 15% amplification for everything and 25% amplification for Liberation. So that's 40% Resonance Liberation amplification. This is basically generic. Any Liberation DPS can use this. And you might say, oh, but Yenlan gives 45% with her outro and this one only 40. But yeah, but this character deals more damage, she rotates way faster, and she gives more attribute damage bonus, and 24% all attribute damage bonus from her ult is more than enough to like outperform that extra 5% amplification that Yenlan does. And when it comes to overall account value, this outro skill alone is already almost future proof. You get this character, you have like Liberation amplifier. If not, you at least have 15% amplification plus attribute damage bonus to entire team and tune break buffer, and like honestly, it's broken, guys. It's so broken. Like, she is looking amazing. She can even group, as I saw like from before. So she's amazing in DPS. So I guess she's like, yeah, like does basic attack damage. Like, honestly, if you're using Lynae, Sanhua, and Shorekeeper, this will basically make so your showkeeper's like enhanced injury skill is now amplified, and the all attribute damage bonus also makes your showkeeper hit harder, right? So honestly, this is just a W. I don't really see how this is like bad. So yeah, this is very powerful, and honestly, I can already see that if this is what Lynae is buffing, Morny is probably a liberation damage dealer, because probably not damage dealer, but she uses liberation damage type. Because honestly, this character in a trailer, I know they try to showcase only the two new characters, but Lynae and Morny were like constantly like outroing into one another, right? And so this outro was constantly applied to Morny. So, and honestly, Morny needs Lynae in order to actually function fully. So only needing Lynae, this means that Lynae's outro buff probably leaks exactly and showcases what exactly the damage type is for Morny. And so if Morny is liberation scaling like character, honestly, I think there's another possibility we'll have like some Calcharo buffs, man. We'll have some Calcharo buffs, man. But yeah, so let's see the tune break spectral analysis to see exactly how she actually interacts with this mechanic. Lynae can inflict tune rupture shifting on tune strain shifting on targets, so shifting basically. Lynae can respond to interfered or like rupture interfered or strain interfered. Responding to rupture interfered when any resident on a team deals tune break damage and inflicts tune rupture interfered state, Lynae casts tune rupture response spectral analysis. Each target can be damaged by this skill up to once every 8 seconds. Okay, that's cool. Responding to tune strain interfered, for each stack of tune strain interfered on a target, each point of Lynae's tune break boost increases her total damage against the target by 0.12%. When Lynae is in the team, the target's max stack limit of tune strain interfered is increased by 1. When the target's off-tune level is full, Lynae can cast tune break on the target. So this is basically making sure that her damage, so if you're using the DPS mode, you want your Lynae to respond to tune strain, right? Because then each stack of tune strain will increase her damage further and further. And then the max stack limit of tune strain will be increased by 1. So honestly, it just seems very good. Like, yeah, each point of Lynae's tune, yeah. Like, honestly, this is, yeah, this just seems like better. Like, you want tune strain interfered for Lynae to get the most damage if you DPS. If not, you want also this one. We need to first test to see which one like it's more beneficial, because this is like all damage boost, right? Increases her total damage against the targets by 0.12%, and this is like stacking, so this can be like way above. So depending on how exactly that works, this can be way better than this one, and this one, if she's like sub DPS, then she's not doing that much damage, and so this one will be less priority, and this one will be way better for damage. So honestly, I see how this will be very cool way to actually introduce the new character. But yeah, she'll definitely interact the most with this one. So Lynae is honestly, in my opinion, after watching this kit and going over this kit, she is definitely the #1 pick in 3.0. Even though I want Morny, I think Lynae is the way better like value, and you don't even need Morny. As far as I see, Lynae is like all you need for 3.0, and then Morny, if you really need Morny, you can get her like on a rerun or something. So yeah, like I really like Morny design and stuff, but Lynae wins. When it comes to value, she wins so far. So yeah. Enhanced skill, colors never fade. After casting basic attack visual impact, Lynae leaves spray paint on the ground and continuously inflicts photochromic plugs on targets within spray paint for 5 seconds, triggered once every 2 seconds. When spray paint is on the ground, switching to another Resonance mode doesn't affect the photochromic flux effect inflicted by sprayed paint. With Lynae in the team, Expedition Motorbike's energy tank expands by 600 points. Okay, Lynae enters Kaleidoscopic Parade automatically while on the Expedition Motorbike and restores 20% Lumiflow. Okay, this is just, yeah, a basic attack visual impact. This is the damaging thing. But this one is just like mobility stuff. So, enhanced skill, adaptive optics, everyday application. Casting intro skill, time show some colors, increases Lynae's spectral damage by 25% for 9 seconds. Because her rotation is like so fast, honestly, this 9 seconds is more than enough. During Kaleidoscopic Parade, if Lynae isn't in combat, dodging without directional input grants her optic camo for 15 seconds, which will be removed when Lynae casts any skill other than dodging or switched off the field, performing environmental gameplay of fractional interactions, entering combat. With optic camo, Lynae may enter enemy's aggro range without triggering combat. What the? Oh, okay, so you can like be around enemies, but you will not trigger combat. Okay, like that's cool. But honestly, like this is the important one, right? Like you get 25% damage bonus for, yeah, like her damage is increased by 25% for 9 seconds. That's important. So you really need this interest, like enhanced skill. After casting the visual impact, which is like the important one, like when with 3 like true colors, activate this one. Then she leaves the spray paint on the ground, and then it continuously inflicts flux, and that's like that debuff, right? So yeah, honestly, with all of this, I think Lynae will be a must pull. Yeah, after watching this entire kit, Lynae actually looks like a must pull, honestly, because I mean that's the only way to describe it. Like she buffs with Ultra Skill, 15% amplification for any Resident Evil outro into. She can also be at the DPS. She can also group, also do like tracking. Like she can do everything. Like look at this, pull in nearby targets. This is like Wiwa related buff. This is like very good. So basically, honestly, as I see, Lynae will be amazing character. She'll definitely be near must pull because she's the best choice, honestly, on day 1 of 3.0. And so honestly, if I have to say, she's the most valuable pull you can make in 3.0. That's my honest take. I think she's an amazing character. I think she's so versatile and so flexible. She can be sub DPS, she can be main DPS. So yeah, the things that she can do is already looking amazing. Honestly, I don't really think you'll make a mistake if you go for her. You can just catch W, because honestly, as a DPS already, she can have Sanhua because she's a basic attack damage dealer, and yeah, like she just interacts with the newest mechanics and she makes them actually work. She activates those mechanics where, as far as we know, Morny needs someone to actually inflict shifting, so she can actually get the tune strain interfered, and then she can interact with the tune break mechanic on higher level. So Lynae is actually the best pick in 3.0 and probably will be the tier 0 unit, because just like Frolova, she's basically doing a lot, right? She's probably becoming like Frolova level of value, because new mechanic is just, it's a new mechanic, it's going to be in the game forever. So Lynae will always interact with mechanic in a way she will interact. So honestly, she's amazing. If you save for Lynae, if you get Lynae, it's a big plus to your account, a big value, nothing wrong. And so in my opinion, she looks like a must pull. So yeah, make sure to get Lynae if you have no other plans. And yeah, if you enjoyed these kind of videos where we go over the kits and talk about them and see how they work, make sure to like and subscribe, and comment down below if this actually makes up your mind and if you will actually pull Lynae after watching this. And yeah, let me know in the comment section below how excited you are for Lynae, and see you in the next video. Peace out.
And start anew.